Facilities and Construction, Julie Kissel, and she's going to go ahead and finish out our day here as we have this great celebration.
Thank you, thank you. Welcome to Chico Junior High. Thank you all for coming today. As Phil mentioned, I'm Julie Kissel. I'm the Director of Facilities and Construction for the school district. First, I'd like to thank a very important group of folks out here. Some of you are out here. Our 8th graders from Chico Junior. Can you all raise your hand if you're an 8th grader? Give them all a big hand. We know these students had to put up with a great deal of construction noise and dirt and fences over the last year. They likely had to move from their science lab into a regular classroom for the end of the year, and they deserve that big hand. Secondly, I want to thank the staff and the administration here at Chico Junior High for your patience and your participation in the many brainstorming sessions that we had that led to this great project here at Chico Junior. Next, I'd like to, big hand for the staff and the admin. Real quickly, I want to introduce some visitors that we have on campus today, and I'm going to go through all the names to save us time. We're going to go through them real quick, so please hold your applause until the end. When I call your name, please raise your hand or stand to be recognized. President of the Board of Education, Eileen Robinson. Vice President of the Board of Education, Dr. Kathleen Kaiser. Clerk of the Board of Education, Mr. Gary Lusdahl. Trustee Elizabeth Griffin, and Trustee Linda Hovey. I don't know if Linda's made it here yet. Our Chico Unified School District Superintendent Kelly Staley. Assistant Superintendent of Business Service Kevin Bultima. His daughter just left Chico Junior last year. Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources Jim Hanlon over there. And Joanne Parsley, Assistant Superintendent of Ed Services. Thank you all for coming. We also have the Vice Chair and District 3 Representative of the Butte County Board of Supervisors, Maureen Kirk. Representing State Senator Jim Nielsen's office, we have either Sadie Foster or Salo Londono. Any hands? Representing State Assembly Member James Gallagher, we have Zach Brown. From the City of Chico, we have Mayor Mark Sorensen. Yep, also City Council member. I know. I'm getting there. City Manager Mark Orm. My partners in Public Works with the city, Brenton Ottobani and Wyatt West. From the City Council, we have Councilman Randall Stone. I think we also have Jim Heil from the Chico Boys and Girls Club here today. From the Chico Chamber of Commerce, we have Heather Ugi, Kelsey Torres, and Katie Simmons. From our Construction Materials Testing Lab, Holdridge and Cull, we have Brooks Martin. I apologize if I have not introduced anyone that's visiting us today. I've tried to include everyone. I'm so thrilled to see such a great turnout. Your leadership, the leadership displayed by the individuals that I just introduced are what makes projects like this possible, and it's very important that we recognize them. Thank you all. Everyone here today should feel proud of our courageous community. We took matters into our own hands with the passing of Measure E in 2012 that funded a large portion of our Phase 2 master plan projects at the junior high schools. If you're a student or a parent, a PTA member, a teacher, a custodian, an IT technician, or an other staff member, your input played a major role in the development of the priorities for these projects, maybe simply by voting yes back in 2012. The district hopes that the community can see the result of this investment in our children and will continue to support the needs of the district while we implement phases 3 and 4 of our master plan. For you visitors that are unfamiliar with the campus, we've provided maps that are over on the table so you can tour the improvements after we do the ribbon cutting. This beautiful science building behind me has added a great cornerstone to the campus of this building with the addition of 3 new state-of-the-art science labs and a teacher prep room in the back. The large double doors you see on the front provide access to this covered work area outside for hands-on projects. The 3 existing science labs in the 300 and 500 wings were completely renovated, and they're integrated with the same technology as the labs in the building behind me. The student and staff restrooms in the main corridor were stripped down to the wall studs and completely rebuilt. The west parking lot, as you can see, was transformed. The drop-off area was separated from the parking area to create a safer drop-off and pickup for students. We're much closer to creating a single point of entry on this campus with the addition of the fencing and the gates that you see on the west side, which I'm proof of today because when I arrived here at 2 o'clock, I could not get in. And I had to walk all the way around to the front entrance to gain access. And as frustrating as that was for me, we're getting way closer to our goal. A new color scheme, as you can see, was adopted and developed for all the exterior paint, and I think it's a very noticeable, huge improvement. Because the architect and the general contractor did such a fantastic job sticking to our budget, we were also able to spruce up our library a little bit. We got new flooring, new paint, new ceiling fans, and some new soft furniture, and I hope you all look in there because that's what's really inspired our students. They've made some comments that I want to read to you. Whoa! Is this our library? When can we come in here? This is way better than our old school library. This is even better than the public library. Shh. This is so awesome. Can we do our homework here? I want furniture like this in our house. Students and staff both said that. So staff in the library said, this is the perfect balance of chic and kid-friendly. Our students are going to feel like the school district really cares about them. That's huge. That's really important. Another staff member says, I can't believe how open and light and inviting it is now. This is definitely going to be our students' favorite place on campus. Some staff comments that we've heard about the new science labs. I actually got teary-eyed when I first walked into my classroom. I've never had the opportunity to teach in such a nice facility. The students love our classrooms. In all my years at Chico Junior, I couldn't have imagined this space like this. It's just wow. I mean, wow. This beautifully designed building behind me represents the talented work of Darden architects and their engineering consultants. Darden worked very closely with staff, students, and parents here at Chico Junior High to ensure that the needs of the educational program will be met, while at the same time using their expertise to transform this campus into a beautiful, functional, inviting, and safe environment. Looking around today at this fantastic school, we are very proud. We owe a hand of appreciation and gratitude to principal architects Marty Dietz and Mike Fennessy. Marty. Mike couldn't be here with us today, and I have to assume that he's off providing another customer with the great service that he provided to us. This project started back in October of 2016 and was completed in just 10 short months. The general contractor took what was an incredibly tight schedule.
Scarlett, Hoffman, please come back.
We'll pause for a sec.
Scarlett, please come to the office.
Sorry about that. October of 2015, and it was completed in 10 months. The general contractor took what was an incredibly tight schedule and implemented the work with exceptional organization, teamwork, and professionalism. It's no easy task to pull off this large effort while at the same time trying not to interrupt the daily activities of a school site. They provided the district with high-quality workmanship that will last for decades. These folks have pulled out all the stops. They've made good on every promise. They've been a dream partner through this entire process. Although their website states that there are no divas and no rock stars in the Clark & Sullivan construction team, I beg to differ. Please join me in applauding from Clark & Sullivan, Vice President Ted Four, Superintendent Mario Lawarne, Project Manager Michael Flores, Chico Junior High School graduate and project engineer Po Tao, project coordinator Terry Flores. All rock stars to us. Thank you. Now, I know I've taken a lot of your time. I promise everybody behind me will be much briefer. But before I close, I'd like to introduce our facilities department staff. Finance coordinator Mary Ryzinski, construction records technician Casey Tyner, construction manager Lelania Rothenberger, construction manager on loan from the IT department John Sclair, facilities use manager Phil Morgan, and finally our construction manager Maria Campos, who is the construction manager for this project in particular. Maria deserves special recognition for her work on this project. Her professionalism and organization skills are a tremendous asset to the district. From the beginning to the end, she has dotted the I's and crossed the T's, made sure every last detail was coordinated, down to the markers for the dry erase boards, to the umbrellas in the lunch area, to the striping in the parking lot, to the casters on the tables. Please join me in a warm applause for Maria. Without further ado, let me introduce Pedro Caldera, principal of Chico Junior High.
Unlike Mrs. Kissel, her speech was relatively short. I'm gonna stand up here for an hour. Sound good? Just kidding, I'll make mine super quick. First of all, hey students, you guys like your new school? Yeah! So do we. I personally just want to thank a few individuals for doing an amazing job. And here's the thing. Here's the beauty about Chico Junior if you guys don't know. We're a huge family. We love our kids. We care about everyone on this campus, and we show it. There's 3 individuals that worked out of 211 consistently, and I just want to say thank you to them. And I don't see them here, which is sad because I wish they were here. But he was here earlier. Mario Lawarne, hopefully I said that right. There he is. Thank you. Thomas Roach. I don't know if he was able to make it today, but another individual. I always said, and there was a few teachers here that said, man, that guy can lead an army. That guy's amazing. So I told a few Chico Unified personnel to see if we can steal him from you guys. And then Po Tao, thank you. Man, thank you for caring about our school. And I can't say enough about Julie Kissel and Maria Campos. Like I said, I'm gonna make this really quick. They gave their heart, their soul to listening to our teachers. It was not an easy process. It was hard and it was difficult, but you know what? They made it seem easy. And any little thing that we've ever called upon them, they made it work. And I can tell you right now, I'm a pretty difficult person to work with because I want a lot of stuff. And they just helped us out and worked with us and made it happen. So Maria, muchísimas gracias. Julie, you two in español, muchísimas gracias. Love it. Next, Mr. Emmons and Marianne Pelladolny.
Okay, I will. How's everybody doing? Yeah, we'll make this pretty short too. We live here. That's my home over there. That's where she lives over there. And I just want to tell you, when they first started doing work here, it was amazing. I mean, it was loud all the time. Am I right, guys? Yeah, it was loud, and especially when we had to move 3 times and move out of the rooms we've had for years. And so over those years, we had accumulated a lot of junk and a lot of stuff. It wasn't junk. I think some of it was junk. We had to throw away. It was a good time to purge. And so coming over here is just a pleasure. It really is. Working in a room that had sinks that probably had every student had come here and put a pencil down. And I'm sure when they took it apart, they could start their own store. To going from that, where we have sinks that drain and they actually work, a huge place to work. These rooms are so big and there's so much room for kids to move around, and we can do lots of things in there that we couldn't do before. More room to sit. A back room that has storage beyond belief. I mean, we have more storage than we need, at least at this point. I'm sure we'll fill it up later. But it's awesome to be able to have that. And I just wanted to say a special thanks to Maria and to Julie. You guys, I don't know how you did it. They were here. They've been here, and they're still coming by to see how things are going. And so I really appreciate their willingness to do your part. You guys are awesome. You are. Give them a hand.
The only thing I can add, which isn't a lot though, is that, you know, we are a family at Chico Junior. All the staff has been very, very close. We love our school. We love the families that come through our school. We love the support that we get from our school. But having the entire school painted, having this new field, having these wings here, having the library and we have such pride already, but it has just elevated us to, I don't know what to, but we're just thrilled and are even more excited for this school year because of the pride that we have in the facilities. We have an excellent program. We have an excellent science program. But now with the 6th grade teachers, we have just this fabulous team of people that are all working together with excellent facilities. So we are going to make your children even greater, and we're excited.
And if I could just add one more thing, 2 more things. The guys that were construction management guys, you guys are awesome. I mean, we had guys. I asked about. Well, maybe I better not talk about it. I'll just say it. I asked them about, you know, when you guys are in here. I mean, I used to work construction. You hit your finger with hit your finger with a hammer. Sometimes words come out that typically not a good thing to say, right? But you got kids around, and it was the other guy. Was Thomas? Yeah. He said we talk about that. We say we're going to be careful, and we make sure that because we're around kids, and I appreciate that. I so appreciate that. And you guys, we're here all the way to the end, right? Talking about the keys and the locks and all that stuff. It was awesome, and I appreciate that. But also, I want to talk about the, if I just briefly, John and Jesse, our tech guys, have helped us so much, and in fact they're still in there right now doing stuff, and they want us to have technology that's going to work and work well. So, and we have phenomenal stuff that we can use. So I'm excited to actually get to really learn how to use it. So I'm still working on it. Anyway, thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it. I guess we're supposed to introduce Hunter Thomas.
Hello. I'm Hunter Thomas, the student body president, and Mr. Caldera asked me to say a few words to speak on the students, and I said, it is amazing to be a part of a school that looks to improve and adjust what needs to be done. I can speak for all the students at our school that these buildings are very useful and helpful. There was a lot of thought and hard work that was put into the construction of the new buildings. I know this will benefit all the students at Chico Junior in the future. The technology is new, exciting, and fun to work with. We are very grateful to have these science classrooms and an opportunity to experience something new.
And now, Eileen Robinson.
Thank you, Pedro. Eileen Robinson, in representing our Board of Education, who represents the community, the entire school staff, and everyone that supports education in this community. We were here, as Julie mentioned, 10 months ago to take the shovels and turn the dirt to get this started, and just concur with everything that was said today, and we need to make this official. So we're going to move on to the ribbon cutting. I know you guys out here are all dying of the heat. There are refreshments and things over here for you to go take part in, and we will get to the ribbon cutting and make this official. And again, thank you so much to everyone mentioned and to our community.
Wait. 5, 4, 3.